Hi, this is Zolan, and welcome to my weekly madness. The only thing I have to give as a warning is we will talk about everything, anything, nothing, and it may not always be child safe. So all I can suggest is if you are a minor, go get your fucking parents. That's all. Hey, there we go.
I'm over here now too.
Yep.
So we're over here. Hi guys. And then I'm over here too. So hi guys. Yes, you have. Hmm.
So if anybody is watching this, it's because they're still all on Work Hockey stream.
Yeah. That's my that's the vigorous bye to one stream, wave hello to the other. Get vigorous. Okay.
Get vigorous.
And now I'm over here and only over here.
I'm trying to figure out what to print on the raise with a 0.6 nozzle that isn't going to use too much filament.
And who knows? Maybe I'll get to 100 subs.
Hey,
Yeah. Well, how many you got to
90.
go? You're at 19, need 8 more?
Yep.
Let me double check I'm not subscribed to you on
Oh,
two different
okey-dokey.
accounts. Hold on.
Let me
Hey, Chris Travis.
take a look at some stuff too myself.
Search account. Oh, there's 93.
Hey, Marcel.
Hey guys.
What is going on, Marcel? Nice to see you.
Hey, nice to see you guys too.
I see that Zolan's got to shoot the Sunday, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid RX keeps failing on me, so I had to put my old one on, which hopefully still works. And if not, I have to go buy one today.
Hello. There he is. What's going on, Shane?
Oh, that's right. You're in a city that actually has drone shops.
Okay, now you're up to 94 or 95 or whatever it is.
Cool. I've
let's see here. I'm going to kind of go through the list here and see what I can make happen. Yeah, you're at 95
100,
now,
you can get the custom channel name, right?
You can customize the name. Yeah, you can set your custom channel name.
Okay.
So you're only
Dan
5
got
off.
up to 191.
I know.
Nice.
I'm getting there, man. 200's right around the corner. Not exactly sure what I'll do with 200 other than have 200, but now that I'm so close to 200, now it's like, let's get 200. So, I mean, it only makes sense if you're that close, you might as well get there. Round numbers are nice.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a size thing with her. She's weird like that.
Oh,
according to this, I have 192. That's right, because I got another new subscriber today. I forgot about that.
Have you done any custom pictures and stuff on your radio yet and so on?
Yeah, actually, I set up my own menuing structure, and I've got the 2 knobs at the top set to do mixes, so I can turn down my throttle response if I need to.
Right. Good.
And almost all of my telemetry is on the controller as well, so if I need to, I can rip my goggles off and take a look.
Right. Perfect.
And once I get GPS, that'll be on there as well, so that way I can know where my drone is, even if I lose video.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a Lewis script that somebody wrote that I'm trying to figure out if I can run on mine. And yes, people, I am wearing actual shorts. Anyways, the Lewis
thing right now.
the Lewis script, if you have a Bluetooth module, you can actually pull Google Maps data and overlay where your drone is on the screen.
What's up, Nolan fam? Say I gotta bind this sucker. I think I need a battery.
My wife made pizza last night.
Nice. Here's my power cords.
No, I'm having an issue with my Source 5 frame likes to eject things as I land.
Ooh, that's no fun.
And it's not a rough landing either. But
Just ejects things like a skier when he falls.
yeah, like I'll hit the ground and next thing I know the RX is hanging out the side.
Oh no.
So I'm trying to find 3D printed parts I can print to hold all that stuff in place.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Zolan, I tweeted it out, buddy. Let's see if people hit it up. You got 5 to go.
I'm really impressed with the JB Bardwell Freak style build.
Yeah. One of my buddies is actually going to get the same thing.
I have
Everybody
slammed
likes
that thing into a
Bardwell
tree
stuff.
branch 3 or 4 times now, and all I've had to replace is a prop.
That's great.
Yep. Yep.
Now, just only if I could stop hitting things. And I have the parts on the way, so I can take this little eSheen diversity receiver and put antennas outside for it. So that way I can, have one on both sides of the house and record no matter where my drone is.
Yep.
On my property. Whee! Droning on. I need to learn how to use
Grab
Fusion.
the popcorn to watch you drone on. I'm going to print a Nimitz Benchy with Benchies on top.
You're going to print the Benchy of the Benchies?
Oh,
Or the Battle Benchy of the Benchies?
Yep.
My 18650 case should be done here in about an hour and a half, it says.
Yeah,
That's all I support.
when the Flywoo gets here, the reason why I was asking about the 18650s you're doing, Dan, is
Yeah.
I want to make a 4S battery pack out of them.
Well, I've got a bunch of them. The problem is all of them are used cells, so they don't
Right.
hold up very well. Like I'm firing through cells like crazy on this thing, but again, what this is doing is a little bit different because this is taking a cell from completely, just sitting still to I hit that button and it's taxing the shit out of the cell. It's hitting it for everything it's got just to heat that coil momentarily and then shutting down. So,
And
it
this is
beats
why
the
those
shit
things
out of them.
explode.
Well, they can, yeah, if they're not properly maintained. That's why I went through all of these cells and I ordered the kit so that I could go through and rewrap them all because I wanted to be able to take them all apart and make sure that there was no blistering, bubbling, no pinholes, no nothing like that. Anything I could see that would or could potentially cause this thing to become a bomb in my hand and then make this ugly face just that much more or less attractive. I'm only hanging on by a thread here, man. All right, I'm lucky I have my wife. I don't want to lose her. So, if this goes, I don't know what it'll be that'll keep her because I gotta be careful with what I say. There's little ones running around, but let's just say that certain things ain't what they used to be.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah. So I see that Smoking Ape put out a new video, or not, I guess not a new video. I guess it's been a little while ago, but like that Smoking Ape from Ham Radio Dude's stream today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking, and he's got all kinds of 3D printed parts. He's been making all kinds of stuff for things too, for like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still kind of getting into everything, so I'm at some point going to either commit or not commit, and just kind of enjoy having it as a kind of like a guilty pleasure type of thing, like where like I kind of listen in, but will never actually like take the jump and become a ham operator.
If you seriously get into drones, I highly suggest at least getting a technician license.
Yeah.
Because then you can run higher power gear legally.
Yep.
That can be pretty heavy duty quad flying.
What?
That's pretty heavy duty quad flying. That's like long range.
I have one of the, this guy here. I'm building him to where he can go across my whole property.
Right. That's amazing.
Almost there. Video, I'm having a bit of an issue. I got to figure out a better way to do the antenna on that. But that is a TBS Unify Pro 32, so it's got the power.
Yeah, those things are really nice. I have that on my 5-inch.
And eventually, when I get this thing figured out, the Source 5, I'm gonna probably put the Unify Diversity VTX on it. Because, well, why not?
Mhm.
Why not?
And unfortunately, since my area code is still Washington State, the rancher won't answer the phone when I call.
That's kind of annoying. Oh, the bind button is broken off this XM Plus, so I'm trying to friggin' short it to get it to bind.
I have no experience with XM Plus.
I'll tell you what, gentlemen. I'm going to pop out here for just a little bit. I got a couple things I want to take care of around here, and then I will. I'll be back here in just a little bit. So,
Thanks for
see
the
you guys
warning.
all. Yep.
All right, see you in a bit. Oh, I forgot I had my headset muted. Oops.
I was wondering why I didn't hear the normal fan noise.
That's still showing up in my thing?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It isn't
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, because I have a box fan flowing, but that's about it. And I didn't know if that was actually... Because I know my other mic was picking it up really bad, so...
Well, I'm sure everybody can hear my window AC unit and the 3 fans I've got going, so.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry! At the moment, I'm just charging batteries so I can go fly more.
I think I'm going to get this thing working today. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, the ham radio stuff was just kind of... Sounds interesting.
Technician license is easy. Just go to QRZ.com, create an account. You don't have to have an amateur license yet to create an account. And then go and take the practice test over and over and over until you pass.
Then once you're done with that, you're pretty much good to take the real test.
If you can pass that practice one reliably 10 times in a row, you're going to pass the actual one because it's the same question pool. Exactly the same question pool.
Oh, so it's kind of like the A+ certification then.
Yes. Now, general, you actually can do the same thing for all the different licenses, but general's got more radio theory, whereas technician's mostly just common sense.
What's up, Jerry?
You were his first ever super chat.
Wow.
Yeah. Send him a whole $1.
I was watching Barnacle stream, and someone sent him and who is it? David Hewlett $500.
Wow.
I'm like, okay,
Well,
Marcel,
you
did
missed
you?
it last night, actually, on my stream last night. My buddy Tim bought some filament for Devin.
nice.
Cool.
Quite a bit.
Did you ever get the that box in the mail?
To be honest, no.
Okay.
I was going to talk to you about that and send you more or less parts because now that I'm getting a printer that prints ABS, I was going to save the ABS unless you
Okay.
really wanted it. But
No, I've got ABS and ASA here, so
I can definitely throw a box together that's way over the value of what you sent me. So I'll
awesome.
throw drone parts and shit.
Yep, all good.
Might be some batteries in there, so I'll see if that works out with the shipping and everything. But they're only small batteries, so we'll see.
So is the fan noise gone?
Sounds like.
Okay, then it was a box fan.
Oh yeah, because the other fan noise I'm hearing is my printer behind me.
Okay, so why aren't you working? Why aren't you working?
Is the light blinking the way it should?
It is, but it doesn't want to blink to the binding stage.
So
I'm going to go
So I
into
think
CLI,
next month
Sky,
I will
underscore.
start saving up for the 24-inch tall collapsible sword. It takes 4 kilograms of filament, so I can buy a 4-kilogram roll from 3D Fuel. And
that way you don't have to do filament swaps.
on a printer that doesn't have sensor, yes. And I might even just live stream the print and just set up my A6000 on it and let it stream.
You'll run into an issue with stream length.
Oh, how long? I mean, I could just stream from OBS instead of StreamYard.
Right, but doesn't YouTube have a
Oh,
until you're? I think there's like tiers.
okay. I have no idea. Or I'll set up a way
8
to
hours.
time-lapse it.
Each YouTube live streaming event is limited to 8 hours.
I've done more than that before. Those Friday and Saturday nights, 3, 4 in the morning. Fall asleep in my chair.
Wow, apparently there's a limit on how many live streams you can create in a day. Did not know that.
What's that limit at then?
They don't say.
Arbitrary. When they're done
Probably
with
in the terms of service.
it's between 0 and how much money you make them.
Pretty much.
Wow, this doesn't make sense.
Oh, hey, red light. Red light just
Red
subbed to
light.
me. Well, not just. At 39 after. I made sure to play my warning in the beginning.
I want to make sure.
Yeah,
You
got
saw
that.
my other account. Subscribe, right? Make sure it's showing. Yep, okay. It's subscribed.
I'm not eligible for YouTube joins.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh, you have to have 30,000 subscribers.
Holy frick.
Mm-hmm.
I read that too somewhere, but I have a friend, Geek Savannah, who only has 3,000 subscribers, and he has it. So it's kind of weird.
If he's listed as a gaming channel, you can do it
No.
with only 1,000.
He's a drone guy. He might have it listed as gaming, but I don't think so.
And I'm not allowed to monetize until I have 1,000 subscribers
Jeez.
Right.
and
That's what
4,000 public watched hours, and I'm only at 442.
Right.
But it's a new channel, very, very new channel.
Hmm.
Interesting. Anyways, so Marcel,
Yo.
I am having really bad luck finding 3D print designs to hold the run cam in the front of the Source 5 because
Oh, really?
all the ones I'm finding, the bracket where the camera goes just behind the two posts cuts in too much.
Damn.
The camera can fit between them, but not any of the mounts I'm finding. Actually, I wonder if the mounts I printed for that will work.
Kind of why I have a whole box of prints to choose from now.
So I just programmed the collapsing sword, about 600 millimeters high, 118 hours minus, what's it, about 5%, because it's always off, and 3,500 grams. So,
And I'm
What's
trying
that?
to get
4
Filament
days?
Friends Me to send me his palette profiles.
Nice. So I do 118. Let's call it 7%. 110 hours. So 4.5 days. Oh man.
Oh, I renamed the stream wrong. It's not Sunday.
No, it's Monday.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Sunday somewhere.
Feels like a Sunday.
Yeah, it does.
And I've got a 9-day weekend coming up.
Can I edit? Oh, yes, I can edit the title and description while live.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
Hmm.
I go into the room right behind me and it cuts out.
Yep.
Oh,
There's a room right here and it's just a stick wall.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason that blocks it, but I can walk all the way upstairs to the bathroom through like plaster and lath walls and it doesn't block it.
Thanks for the sub, Spike P100.
yeah, I did it, I think.
Okay, so now that should be renamed. Yep, and I'm now at 96.
Nice.
Hey, Ron. Is it Ron? Canadian Maker Project, Ron? Yeah, Ron.
What's up, you hoser?
96 now. Cool.
So it's 3D Fuel, PLA.
Copy to clipboard. Here you go, Ron. Or anybody else who wants to join. There's the link.
Ron.
We're all busy working on different things. What are you working on, Shane?
I'm working on the pink mostly printed CNC.
Ah,
Trying to get the crown test working.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
The creator, they have this test before you can even ask a question in their forums. You have to run this crown test.
Okay.
So
don't
do it.
need-
Take a picture.
Sorry.
Take a picture of it. That way, if I ever have any problems, like here it is. This is where I was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, connected. Yeah, connected.
So if you're not allowed to ask a question until you're able to do that test, what if your question's because you can't get to the point of doing that test?
I think there's some, I think you can ask those questions, but
Okay.
the guy kind of seems like a little bit of a prick when it comes to stuff like that. It's like if you have like something
At the
that's
same
unrelated.
time- at the same time, the guy who originally came up with the design, he has a day job, and he can't spend his time answering all the questions that have already been answered.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh wow, my Nightbot is working. Imagine that.
Nightbot.
But I've also dealt with people before like that, where it's just like, that's questions not even related to the thing working, like what we were talking about earlier, or if you can't ask a question because you haven't done the thing and you're trying to do the thing, and it,
Right.
it's
Questions like, hey, I have over-extrusion, a tiny bit of over-extrusion happening on my parts. Is it that big of a deal?
yeah, or questions like, what's the best $300 printer?
Mm-hmm.
Or questions like, if I want a printer that I don't have to tinker with, what do I buy? Nothing.
Yeah. I actually got banned from the official 3D printing group on Facebook. I chewed into an admin because they're getting pissed off because of the let me Google that for you.
Mhm.
Because people are asking questions and you could literally take that question and put it into Google.
Mhm.
Of course.
So people are obviously getting a little frustrated with that. Yeah. Like understandably so. Oh, that's not working now.
Yeah, but now everyone in Facebook groups, they don't search.
Whoa.
All they do is ask the question.
I'm at 100.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Ron did it.
Yeah. But also too, some of the search things, like I've literally searched for some of the things that they were talking about because there's like, oh, somebody had that problem before, and I'd go and search for it, and I couldn't find what they were, because I think it was like a terminology thing. Like what I was remembering the word for wasn't actually in the post. So
now how do I set the custom URL?
You might have to. I don't know. Might have to hit it with a sledgehammer. I have no idea.
Ah, here we are.
Found it.
Yep.
Did I pull the cable? I don't think I did.
You're eligible for a custom URL. Click here to claim it. Confirm change. Now my channel is actually named Zolon's Shop of Wonders.
Woo-hoo. Nice.
Let's see if it worked. Sadly, you can't make it shorter. Nope, not yet.
Not yet. And you're at 101 now.
Awesome. Thank you, Ron.
Ron, he just called people out on his ham radio and had them subscribe.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. If I don't talk about amateur radio enough.
Right. Oh, no, it was all Ron. All 1,700 of his channels.
No, actually, Ron might find this of interest. I already ordered. They're on the way. The necessary chips, and I'm working on a PCB design to make a micro LoRa transmitter that can tie into the flight controller on the drone if you're running beta flight, and it will spam out your altitude and other things. And if your battery goes dead, it'll start spamming out the GPS coordinates because it'll have its own battery as well.
Crazy.
And being LoRa, if I set the antenna upright, I'm looking at about a 5-mile range, even if it's in woods. Boop.
Beauty. Fixed and ready to fly.
Yeah, imagine it. I start talking about amateur radio projects, and there's Ron.
Super Ron.
Or not.
Nah, he's having headphone issues.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll be with you guys.
Yep. It was probably recording a video or something earlier, so his audio's all jacked for streaming.
Yep.
No, I just don't want my audio coming in twice and causing some echoing problems.
Ah.
There we go. Now it's working better. Hopefully the audio is.
But yeah, I found a very low power LoRa chip that still can put out 1 watt
Nice.
at 433 megahertz.
Okay. Yeah.
So the idea is I'm going to actually load on the because I'm going to be using an ESP32 as the Arduino controller for it, and I should be able to load onto that a image of Disaster Radio. So, which means if it's anywhere near my little tiny Disaster Radios, wherever I put them, it'll automatically join that mesh. Ah, it's anywhere near one of these.
So I figured out what's going on with this radio.
You're a little quiet.
Oh, let me fix that. Is my audio jacked up again?
Probably.
No, you're just a little quiet.
How's that, better or worse?
Much.
Okay. So here's something that's really jacked up about this radio, the Baofeng CH6. It's actually, the firmware that's in this is a 1702 firmware, and it doesn't like my little box here, which is supposedly to do my DMR connection.
That's okay.
Not really, because I want to be able to use my DMR box that's over here to connect to the radio so I can access the DMR channels.
Right.
Because this radio will do DMR, but it won't connect between it and my box over here. Yet it will work on the repeaters.
Turn your box. Is your box configured to be private, not public?
I've set it from private to public.
Okay.
And it still didn't work.
That is weird then, because only time I've ever run into that issue is if I've got the hotspot set to private.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, this little radio right here doesn't care is private or public.
Well, its DMR IDs probably. Oh wait, are you trying to connect to Brandmeister?
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Bravo. Looking for a radio check.
Give me a second.
On the Ontario.
VA3FUC to, I believe it was VE3.
Hey,
VEC.
Tanner.
Yeah, you're coming loud and clear.
How's your new internet going there?
Good, I had the wrong.
What was I looking for? I was looking for that. That's what I was looking for. Too many windows.
Too many walls.
28 more volts to go, and then that battery will be charged.
Nice. Charge it.
No, I can't. I hope I can actually get this whole LoRa thing to work, because it'll be a lot better than what I'm currently doing, which is 3D printing a mount and to hold a tile to the drone.
Right. Ooh. 100 down, 5 up. Oh, painful.
Oh, yeah. The 5 up sucks.
Mm-hmm.
100 down's better than what I've got, so.
My internet at work does that. The owner never set anything. So we have 3 Wi-Fis. We have 2 business Wi-Fis and a guest, and all the biz. He doesn't static IP anything. So when you get everyone in, all gradually through the day, it just fills up, slows down. I won't use the internet at work.
Don't blame you.
Nope. And if he static IP'd everything,
It wouldn't be an
fine.
issue.
Yeah, but he won't.
Or if he used Mac authentication or something.
Something. But no, he won't. He said, no, it's fine the way it is. It's like, okay. So I use my cell phone at work, because if I'm on the Wi-Fi at work, I don't get phone calls, I don't get text messages, I don't get emails, nothing.
Well, see, with my employer, if I was actually at the office, I wouldn't be able to hit hardly anything, because they block almost everything.
Right. So now I gotta figure out a 4 kilogram roll. There's 3D Fuel has some of their standard stuff for about $90. So
Yeah. Red light. I live 5 miles out of a town of 2,000 people. 1 megabit DSL, satellite, and LTE are my only options.
yeah, we'll have terabyte here and or not terabyte, gigabyte, 1 gig fiber here in the next year or two.
N0LOZ testing. That's not a good sign.
So Michael Cassell's at his local Micro Center.
Oh.
It's $300 for a CR10S, and there's a stack of like 5 of them. I'm like, buy them all.
Ricky, do you get decent cell service at your house? Because if so, there are other options.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to use satellite ever again.
Yeah.
600 millisecond ping.
Right.
Goes on tight.
Oh man.
How far away is the closest tower? I'm hitting a tower with my setup that's about 5.5 miles away. But I'm using 2 large wideband Wilson antenna Yagi. Well, actually, technically they're log periodic antennas. Okay, now my radio's deciding to work.
Echo Uniform Echo. Listing on 3100.
Let that clear out. Call end. Good. Let's try this again.
Uh, 1.9, of course.
Audio's working. Good. Okay. 2 miles, and it's a 5G tower.
But the 1.9 is the limit for.
Okay. Actually, LTE Hacks on Facebook or LTEfix.com, which is a storefront, you can get the gear to do 5G from your house, and 2 miles is nothing if you can get the antennas high enough. And there's actually a couple guys in the group right now who are somewhat rural, and they are getting 5G. They are about 4 miles from their house, and they're getting about 500 down and 200 up.
Mhm.
I wish my tower had 5G.
Right.
Oh, dude, install it yourself. I refuse to let anybody install network gear in my place. I highly doubt the tower's only got 5G, though. Well, actually, that's not quite true. It could be a 5G repeater. Apparently, Ron got involved in a, what do they call it, a rag chew.
Uh-oh. He's fired.
So, I should now be able to log into Brandmeister and remove myself from the new worldwide and put myself in the Canadian channel.
You can talk to Ron.
Yeah, and then I can tell Ron to put his damn headphones back on.
They're on.
I know, I'm messing around. Okay, I'm getting real tired of these Kachkas. My repeaters, because this is technically a full duplex. Here we are. Let's remove that one. And let's see.
So where do you guys usually pick up your wire for making wires for stepper motors and stuff?
Me, I actually got the Wireman, but that's also where I buy all my amateur radio antenna wire and everything as well.
Okay.
He's got some decent prices. But really, the best wire, if you're willing to spend that kind of money, is to use the silicone wrapped wire.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it can handle heat better. But anywhere you have it going across something, you want to wrap it, or because
Mhm.
silicone does cut easier.
Yeah, because I was that's part of my problem is I couldn't find the right type of wire to extend what I have, so I just used speaker wire because it was the right gauge.
Mm-hmm. 30236. Is that where he's at?
And that is why it killed the two stepper drivers, was because it was like half connected and it kept cutting out.
Yeah, I said silicone, not PTFE. Nice try there, kid.
Sorry about that. I got called into
Reg
a
2.
conference to ask for you.
So which group are you on, Ron? Which
Pardon me? Oh, I'm in
23,
3023.
not 36. Okay.
No. 23.
Ah,
That
Ontario.
is the Ontario Crosslink.
Unterrible.
Yeah, so the Ontario Crosslink
30223,
allows
you said.
all modes to come in. Yeah.
It's turning orange outside with the fire.
That's not good.
No, we had ash falling the last 2 days on the ground,
Wow.
like burnt pine needle, beetle kill ash, and a few leaves here and there, and
Why is it not connecting?
it's not good.
Sorry to hear that, man.
No. And a good thing is it'll snow tonight. And it'll snow 4 inches down here, probably 8 to 10 where the fire is, so that it may not put it out, but it will definitely help.
You guys are already getting snow over there?
It's Colorado.
Yeah, I guess you're higher up.
We're at five. I'm at, what am I at right now? Altitude. Let me.
There we go. 30223, confirm, input name, select.
4,982 feet. And then the Cameron Park fire.
Zolan, are you trying to get on the talk group?
The Cameron
I'm
Park fire.
putting it in my radio now.
Okay.
It's higher, but they had the smoke it doubled in size over the weekend, and it's now has smoke up to 40,000 feet. So that's going to affect some ecosystem.
Yeah, right?
Well, it does. It gets up in that jet stream, and that's it.
Just a tidbit.
Okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had all three printing, just because I've been lazy lately. I get home from work and I'm just exhausted.
I inputted it, but it inputted it as a freaking contact. I'm gonna have to go get my cable to put the dang thing in my radio. That's annoying.
I'm gonna share some photos, or share my screen here.
Okay, hang on.
So here's some pictures
Add stream.
from up about 20-30 minutes north of me. This is CSU Stadium in Fort Collins. That's the sky.
Wow.
There's another angle on the fire up at Horsetooth Reservoir. Parked cars are coated in ash.
Jeez, man.
Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that does not work. Oh, get me out of there.
Let me see what else there is.
I accidentally put it on a...
Get me out of there. Get me out of there.
So, Ron, I'm starting to think I got the wrong top group number here.
I mean, just look at that.
I just heard him say, what?
I don't think I have the right top group.
3023.
Ah, I got one too many digits. I just went and made a new talk group.
Bad Zolan. Slap, slap.
Aspen leaf ash, 30 miles east of the fire.
Holy.
Oh, speaking of interesting stuff in Michigan, there's a Michigan net tonight, too, on the Michigan Tri-Band system.
Here's something shortwave solar radiation for you. For your ham. I assume this means something to you guys.
Somewhat, yeah. It's just basically a graph showing. I'm not sure what the depiction is because it's so small.
It's solar
Rain.
radiation. No, sorry. Hold on. Let me fix that. There. And.
Not much. I can't even make it bigger.
I'm working on it. Hold on. There. Is that any
What she
better?
said.
Somebody apparently is a fan of oh, what is that?
Oh, shortwave signal bounce. Yeah,
Yep.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Propagation bounce.
There's the smoke from somewhere else. I mean, it's just.
I was
it's
just all
horrible.
of a sudden surfing into
Into
looking
what?
at solar
This is
wave
the fi-
information.
It was on the freaking Twitter. Here's ash on a windshield. Stay inside, Zolan.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, Zolan wants me to get on 3023, see if I see him.
trying to find. I mean,
Not
ash.
seeing any transmission from him.
Just horrible. And this is about 30 minutes south of me.
Ugh.
On cars. I mean, it's.
Which fire is this that's burning?
This is the
this
Cameron
in-
Park fire.
Colorado.
Cameron
Oh,
Peak
Colorado,
fire.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, here's another picture of the smoke.
God, man, you guys got too many fires in the
We have
States.
3 or 4 fires in this state alone.
Yeah, and that's not including the fires that cross the borders.
Nope.
And that's not also including the fire that's going on in California, too.
There's like 4 of those.
That's
Yeah.
what I was talking about.
Yeah.
In fact, one of those fires that he's dealing with crosses into California.
Not mine.
No, one of them. Well, there's because the one on the in western Colorado.
No, Grand Junction, but then you still have another state.
So has anybody been printing anything this month?
I'm printing 3 things right now.
Nice. Let me guess, more headbands, right?
More ear savers and a statue while I'm at it.
Statue of what, though?
A statue. The one that I printed with let me do this with Idea Maker. I'm printing it in black marble atomic.
Oh, nice.
So see how that comes out.
Oh, Zolan, I got something cool to show you. Just give me a moment.
Do it. It's a trap. Don't do it. It's a trap, man. Nice. I printed a chessboard before in pieces.
Damn, I hate the size of friggin' pads.
Yeah, my the JB7 board I have. I went to solder on one of the pads, and no matter what I did, the solder initially it was stuck to the pad, but then it came off, and getting that drop to stay was not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Had to pull out the rubbing alcohol, clean off the pad really good. Ooh, what do we got here? I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here.
Well, it's a Anderson Power Pole distribution board.
Mm-hmm.
So this side for your dots is for your fuse to go in, like the automotive fuse.
Yep.
And over here is where your Anderson poles plug into.
Okay.
But it's a distribution block, so you can send power to whatever Anderson poles you need to,
Right.
with a fuse to protect so you don't blow out your radio.
I just use this.
What's this? You can't see it.
Tech Power TP50 SW.
Yeah, but see, when I get my radio and my rigs, I'm going to be doing mostly parks on the air and getting out there.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
So
Too hot.
Anderson Power
It's too
Poles.
hot. During that time of year, it's way too hot here.
Yeah, but there's something about just throwing a line into a tree and calling CQ and see what you get.
Possibly a tree on fire.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
Colorado.
No.
No,
trees catch on fire.
I have actually accidentally lit a tree up.
How in the heck did you do that? Where you're pumping out 250 watts of power?
800.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, and really,
800 watts, 40 meter, and it was raining.
Yeah, there's a combination you don't want to mess with.
pretty good combo.
And it was a dead tree.
Oh, even
Well,
more
that's-
fun.
Thankfully, there was no other trees or anything around it, so
Well, next time I'd recommend just going at 100 watts.
I was testing something.
Someone comes by, it's like, oh, you didn't see the lightning?
Mm-hmm. Now, one of these years, I'll actually be able to rent a boat and go out onto, like, you know, the Sound or something.
See you
And-
later, Tanner.
Throw up a. Take care, Ricky.
There's a new type of group to start. Bota. Boats on the air.
Yeah.
Sure.
What river are you on? You just broadcast from there. There's lakes on the air, which I've heard already.
Yep.
Which is you find an island on a lake and you set up your antenna and you broadcast from there. Islands on lake though is really boring though. I've listened to a couple of them. It's just meh.
No, and that's been my primary issue with a lot of the amateur radio as of late is, you know, it's like some of the streams, all people talk about lately is the pandemic, their health, or the weather.
No, that's all we're allowed really to talk about in most cases.
See, here, the no politics, religion, or sex on the airwaves is a gentleman's rule, not an actual requirement.
Ah, interesting.
Which
But
is
yeah,
why
I don't
which
want
is
to
how
piss off
70
any Americans, by saying Donald Trump sucks. So
Yeah. Well, if he did that, maybe he would actually keep his mouth shut.
Oh, I gotta.
Sorry.
No, I
you're
don't.
not a, you're an anti-Trumper, I gather, eh?
I didn't say that.
say that.
I also don't need to say it.
Okay, good. I don't want to step on anybody's toes if you're a fan of Trump. So
Nah, you don't need to worry about that.
Nah.
and watch all Sons Owen's subs go down now.
Yep. 10.
Sorry, I didn't see the private chat till now. So, anybody who's got 3D pens,
Nope.
Minted came out with this. Let me go full screen here.
Minty.
It is a silicone mat that actually has grooves in it that match those patterns.
Oh.
So you can lay down a perfectly straight or triangle or circle as your base layer and then build up off of that and not have it move until you want it to. And if you find their Twitter, last week or a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, they had a Amazon code that allowed you to get this for 10 cents.
Oh, nice.
It'd be nice
And
if I had a 3D pen.
Yeah.
I got two of them. Oh, I got two of these. I mean, I only have one 3D pen.
Yeah, I applied for a couple companies that said, "Oh, we'll send you a free 3D pen, but you have to say good things about the pen." Well, I don't know if it's going to be good or bad until I get it.
They actually didn't even ask you to say anything.
Oh, this company does. This company that I was supposed to be getting it from, they wanted you to put a 5-star review up, and I said to them
No, I don't do that.
specifically, I'm not going to put a 5-star review unless I like the stuff. And they never
Yep.
replied back to me.
And there's actually a couple of companies. They what is it? Red Rex. If you they got like extruders. That's what they do. I gave them kind of a bad review on one of their products, but they still they have like one of those cards like, hey, you get a coupon if you give us a review or whatever, kind of
Mm-hmm.
anti policies or whatever of Amazon. But I was like, screw it, I'll give it a shot. The one extruder was complete shit, so I gave them kind of a bad review, and they still gave me an extruder.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of those companies. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna, say that. Yeah, this other one was actually really good. It was a CR. It was a metal CR or Creality style extruder. That's the one that was good.
So Zon, weren't you supposed to get out of that room this weekend or next weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to be working on it tonight and tomorrow.
Okay. What I would say is if you get out of that room, what you could do is you could set up a couple of webcams in the room for the birthing pup or whatever. So you can.
We normally do. Actually,
Okay.
I have a security camera there that's IP based, and I got one over there as well.
What I was going to say is set up your video to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, stream it to the internet, and your numbers will jump big time.
We already do that to the Arctic Cross page on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, okay, so you do have a channel for that. Good.
We have a channel for the puppies.
Well, I figured if you wanted to grow your channel, there's another way too.
Now,
No.
if I want to grow my channel, when I stream, I come over here and grab a puppy and take it on stream with me.
That's the trick, yes. Puppies make streams better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they
Puppies,
look like baby
cats.
polar bears.
That too.
Cats, yeah, cats work. Yep. How do you think I hit 400 and some odd subs?
Someday I will get a dog. Someday. Me and my wife have puppy fever, but we live in an apartment.
Well, don't talk to Zoan. Maybe he can help you out.
I'm not having a dog in an apartment. It's not. We're gone 12 hours a day. It's not fair to the dogs.
That is my issue.
And at
Yeah.
least I know it.
Not
Now,
the apartment.
No, the being away. Now, if I eventually move closer to work, and I'm 5 minutes from work and I go home on lunch, that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells
But-
me you're planning on doing something like that?
Not anytime soon.
Ah, okay.
At least not till the house prices start to not freaking skyrocket.
Oh, you don't have to tell me about houses out here.
The average house in Denver is
You can
600,000.
stop now.
Wow, really? That's it?
Yeah,
Out here, it's $1 million.
We were told to stop.
No.
Oh.
This. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's
Yeah,
a
I was kinda
million
confused.
Canadian, so that's
Oh.
different.
$1 million Canadian is still close to 9,000 US.
9,000's a million? That's a great exchange rate.
Well, the exchange rate has kind of cleared up a little bit more.
9,000 to a million, Ron.
Yeah.
9,000, not
So
900,000.
900,000.
Okay, you said
Yeah.
9,000.
Sorry. Yeah. I was thinking about it. Was it 9,000? No.
That's a great
900,000.
exchange rate. I'd be moving there quickly.
Well, your American dollar does get 1.33 for every Canadian dollar.
Yeah, but no, I mean, the average house, like 2,500 square foot house, is 600,000 in Denver.
Yeah, and that's for like a shithole because it's
Yep.
a hipster town.
No, that's Boulder.
Oh, Boulder. Okay.
And then you have the houses in Boulder that go for 4 million.
Yeah.
Like the guy.
And I don't
had
think
when he was
Zolan
driving-
realizes he left his camera on him.
Yep.
Oh,
It's okay.
whoops. Thank you.
Oh, whatever. It's your stream.
Yeah.
You're streaming. Come on.
When I was driving Uber Black, which is like the fancy Uber, because I was a chauffeur, I had a guy. I picked him up at his house. It was an airport run, so Boulder to Denver International, which is about 45 minutes. He said, "All right, we're going to pick up my wife and come back." So he had me run the meter or the app the whole way in, drop him off on commercial, go down, wait in the lot, and he called me 45 minutes later when he had her, and we drove back on the same fare. It was like $400 somewhere in that ballpark round trip. That was worth
Interesting.
it.
I'm just looking at my the places that are selling stuff right now.
Mhm.
Some guy is selling an arcade machine. It looks like it's the old Pac-Mania machines. He wants $2,000 for it.
Oof.
Nah, I don't think that would go. That's a good price for it. Especially when it's only like a couple Pac-Man games and that's it.
Right. All right. Let's.
Yeah, I found out one of the board gaming buddies was into 3D printing for a little bit.
Nice.
I have this thing on Facebook Marketplace where I just have it just notify me whenever 3D printing stuff pops up because I'm just kind of curious what
Yeah.
people are selling.
Oh yeah.
And that popped up this morning. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you were into 3D printing.
All right. I've got one of my really good friends and his roommate got into 3D printing because of me, because they were tired of having to commission me for stuff, so they both bought MK3s, and I was their tech support till they figured out how to use them. They aren't using them that much, so I'm waiting for them to be like, all right, we're done.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Huh.
This is sick. This is sad.
What'd you do?
Some guy's like printing out the Tesla truck and posting it on Facebook for $20 per print.
Come on. You have to have permission from the maker for that. Flag it.
I have flagged it. It's still up.
Okay. Drop the link in private.
Support
I'll
seller?
take care of the other half.
Scam. Submit. Done. We'll do. I'll put it in here so you guys can flag it.
There you go.
Share.
I mean, for me, there's stuff I print that I've got permission, so I will sell it with the permission.
Okay, it's in the private chat, guys, so you guys can see it. I don't have his. I don't have the chat room open. Sorry, guys.
Yes, Dan, he saw you hit it.
Hmm?
Oh, Dan was wondering if you saw that you hit.
Yep, I hit 200. Thanks to Ron.
Yeah, it's multiple channels.
Okay.
I have too many channels. What can I say?
Oh, I do too.
Just take the clicker and change the channel. There's a lot of low poly stuff on Prusa printers. Holy crap. I'm just trying to figure out what to print right now because I'm on the raise. I don't want to print anything too big, but I also have a 0.6 nozzle. So
Ooh, the IKEA decor glass cabinet. Somebody's selling them for $1. I have to go to Brampton? No, thank you.
I had somebody that was willing to come all the way up from south of Chicago to pick up some battery backups that I have for sale.
Nice. A skewed view just subbed to you.
Nice.
And it's
Thank
like
you.
they're south of Chicago, so these things would be like dime a dozen down there. So I was a little bit freaked out. I'm like, I'm just gonna block you.
Yep.
Yeah, I would be a little concerned too. Let me see if I can get in my YouTube account and get back in the chat. Open up the chat at least.
So,
Pop out chat.
Hmm?
Live, pop. There we go. I can see what's going on in chat.
so it's neat, but I don't know if I'd pay full price for it. But it does give me a use for my extra filament remnants.
Good way to get rid of that filament that you still have kicking around too.
It works.
It's also good for if you do modeling. If you do
Yeah.
like a lot of modeling, you can actually use like whatever left of your filament and just fill in those gaps so it looks like it matches.
And
I use
there's no residue left behind that I can see.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually use my 3D pen
Oh.
quite a bit.
And it even got the dog hair.
Nice. So you got a way to hang it.
Speaking of dogs, what are you doing?
There's a doggo? Show us the doggo.
What's the doggo doing?
I don't know. What are you hunting?
Oh, you might have mice in this house.
Oh, I do. I know I do.
He knows. He knows he does. Oh, Popper.
Oh, beautiful.
So
baby.
fluffy. So fluffy.
Fluffy.
Anyways, I think she needs to go out, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep.
So fluff.
Talking about, what I was going to show you guys. This is one thing I've been tempted to kind of build myself is my own battery vault case. Let's see if I got a picture of one.
Well, you gotta wait for Zolan for that one.
Yep, hang on, I'm on my way back.
He's on his way back, man.
Hold up.
Sorry, the dog saw one of the feral cats, so trying to get her to come back in.
Ah,
She wants to go say hi to the cats.
of course, that's what dogs do.
Oh, okay. What am I sharing here? What am I making big?
I think
She
we're
said.
gonna share my screen in a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Battery vault.
No. Yeah, I need to build one.
Yeah, but the one I want to build is insane. You want to see the insane one?
Show us the insanity.
Okay, let's see if I can pull it up. YouTube. Library. No, it's history.
Now, mine, I'm actually looking at one of the old rifle crates that the military use.
Yep, the old. You're talking like the old ammo cases type idea.
Yep, the big
Yep.
ones. And I'm going to be. I've already got the crate. I'm going to be picking up some of the stuff that I use when I make forges. The batting. And basically make a forge, but without any heat source.
Building a 3.5 kilowatt DIY solar generator for $650.
Nice.
That's the one I've been looking at doing myself. It's a DIY project. It takes about a couple
Ivy,
hours,
what are
to
you
do it.
doing?
but it looks like it'll be fun and challenge
Oh.
and a good challenge to try.
Puppy.
Including, can also blow up my house and blow myself up. But
Well, see, while I'm here, once we get the basement built for the new house and we get all of our stuff in there, I'm gonna probably leave my printers and stuff in this house because if it burns down,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, so this guy got these battery packs. They're I think they're 1650s. No, sorry, they're
18650s.
No, they're 19 something.
Oh wow,
No,
the bigger
no,
ones.
sorry, no, 26 something. And they're just these little tiny little cells. And he bought like a whole bunch of them for like $50. They're like antique parts. They purchased. They has to take them all apart. He got like 100 of them they was doing.
YouTube, so I don't get a strike. We are doing a reaction to this video.
Yes, we are 100%. Like you gotta admit, that's a lot of batteries.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
got
think,
these a
I
good
think
deal.
Dan's got a box like that, and those look
Yeah,
like
they're $24.99,
1850s.
$26.99. So that was it.
Oh, okay.
$26.99. And what he does, he just fuses them all together using a MIG welder, using a
TIG.
TIG. Yeah, doing spot welding, and got them all together.
One of these years, I'll have a TIG.
TIGs are expensive. I don't have the money for one, but I can rent them. So it's
There's
not
a
too bad.
nice one that you can actually, a good entry level one that you can get for about $300.
Yeah. Oh, let me share this one for you guys. Share listing.
Which is good enough to do the batteries.
Oh, couldn't share post. Close.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
view
going
the
to say.
post. This item isn't available anymore. Ah.
So Dan and Kit and myself are all saying those are 18650s.
Those definitely look like 18650s. I'm just saying, because the guy who's got them sitting right here in front of his face, that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember watching that same video, and I forgot I had my mic off again. Yeah,
They
and I
could
think
be
those were
the-
18650s.
Yeah, because you got 18650, and then you got your like 2000. What are they? 2700s, and you got your 21700s or something like that. Are kind of like the progression of the batteries up. I think there's a 21652, if I remember right. That's what Tesla's using for the new cells for the newer battery packs. Is a 21650. So something along those lines. But they really do look like 18650s. I'm just saying from what I was seeing.
18650s.
Yeah. And I mean, it could be something else, and it very well could. But I know like a lot of the medical equipment that older medical battery packs and stuff were 18650 cells. They were grade A 18650s. So, but
Well, I know that this guy just tests them, checks them out, makes sure they all work, and charges them up and discharges them. And
that's like
welds them.
Jehu. Jehu's a pretty big one on YouTube for EV and like battery cells and homemade power walls and stuff like that. And he does a lot with. He's been experimenting a lot more with all
Hey,
kinds
Marcel.
of different battery cells. It's Jag. Is it Jag 365 or something like that? I got to look it up.
Well, I know let me pull up the YouTube channel so you guys can look at it. In case anybody wants to watch that stuff that I've been looking at. Does anybody really want to watch the stuff? Let me know. I'll post it. I'll post it.
Ron.
Who cares?
Ron, post it anyway because again, we're talking about it right now. Or Jag 35. That's what it is. Here. This is. I'm going to go ahead and post this link in the.
This is the air quality index.
Yeah, this is from Lithium Solar's channel, but I'll post a link in here.
Oh yeah, lithium solars. Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, painful, huh, Zolan?
Yep.
Here you
What
go.
is
I've
mine
been
right
watching
now?
it. I was
I'm
at
gonna-
170.
Yeah, there's another guy I've been watching lately. He bought like a whole bunch of batteries that
Yeah,
would make
Jehu.
Zolan jealous.
Probably Jehu. Little Mexican guy from California, right?
No, DYI Solar Power.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay.
He picked up these beautiful battery packs. I'm just like going, that would make a great use. I could find a great use for it too. And this is his channel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boom,
No,
with
need
the
to charge
video.
them.
'em.
Plug
Jehu's
balance
been
charger.
doing a lot with designing and building his own BMS boards and stuff like that for making battery packs out of 1850 cells. He's got this awesome board design where it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2.
The question is, Dan, are you planning on building something like that for your head place?
What, a battery pack?
Building batteries. Building battery wall.
No. I got them because of a bunch of old laptops, and I'd actually thought about it. I was thinking about building like some sort of like a solar wall or something like that. But after watching all the stuff that Jehu, I keep forgetting what his actual name is. I just know he goes by Jehu. But
Do it yourself.
like I said, he's got these PCB do-it-yourself kits where you get a 4-cell and a 3-cell 18650 holder. It's the board, the 2 holders, and a bunch of risers. And the way it works is it actually uses the risers on the corners as a connection from the first group of battery cells to the second set to pass the current through. And then you have a pinout. I forget I forget how many pins it ends up being. It's like a 8 or a 10 pin out that you connect, and then you can just buy your BMSs based on what you need. The BMS board. If you go look on that site on that link I posted, and you go to shop, you'll see a lot of what I'm talking about. And like he'll do like stacks and just start loading all these things with 1850 cells and just start stacking them up. And then he uses that and he stacks them inside of like a NEMA box, and then he just wires them into a like an inverter or whatever, and connects his solar setup to it, and just uses those in his house. I mean, he's got this one room in the back of his house off his garage that's just like a wall. And the guy does live streams at least once a week. He'll do a live stream. And one of the reason I found him was he took one of the old Samba Volkswagen buses and had converted it over using a Tesla motor and Tesla battery packs, and converted over to electric. And then he went so far as to take a bunch of Tesla cells on a trailer and make a extended battery pack.
Jeez.
So I like the guy went nuts with a lot of that stuff, and it was pretty cool. That's how I found him. And then I realized, the guy actually designs boards and sells stuff, and he's got a couple of battery companies that he works with that they'll go in and buy all kinds of batteries from different sources, one of them being like medical, and they'll buy up a bunch of old medical equipment battery backup batteries. They'll bring them in, and then they'll either sell them the whole battery pack, and you buy the whole pack yourself and tear it down the way you want, or they'll sell individual cells. I know just recently he had posted a video of they had bought Like the him and the company anyway, they had bought a ton of unmarked, unwrapped 18650 cells that were going to be getting put in these battery packs for electric scooters. And the company went under. So they had all these cells sitting there. So this company swooped in and bought up all these 18650 cells that were still unwrapped and everything. Hadn't even been put in packs yet. And they were just brand new cells. So yeah, stuff like that would be nice, I think. Because if I had access to batteries on that scale, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
my
just making
battery
fun of
pack.
Brian Vines. He's in here, and everybody and Kit goes, "Oh, he has over 10,000 subs." So I said, "Yeah, Brian Vines will soon be too good for us low sub people."
Yep.
You know,
Yep. Well,
he'll be hanging with just the
the
oh,
telling.
what's in the 10 subs. He'll be with the
Well, that's why I was trying to get to at least 100 so I can make the mark, the current mark.
Right.
yeah. Well, he's part of that group that I call the high sub guys. So he'll be friends with Chris Riley, 3D printing nerd, and they'll be all like pumping, and the rest of them all popping champagne bottles, enjoying the
Right.
good stuff.
You're not wrong.
Shilling off products.
He says, "Heck yeah, I'm too good for me."
Yeah. Yeah, but when he gets free stuff, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I get free stuff now. I get free ham radio equipment, but
I don't care if I get free stuff. Honestly, there's some stuff I'd rather just pay for.
like
I
this
love getting
board, I'm
free
gonna be doing
stuff
some
until they
soldering
told me
work
I have
with.
to give them a
Looking
good
forward to
review.
that.
Right.
Yep, I'm not about that.
Oh, well, we're monocles and popping corks. That's right, Brian Vines. That's what you'll be doing soon.
Let me get the wine out of the wine cooler. Where the heck is it? No, it's in the other room now. I keep forgetting we changed this room.
Yeah, I
How long
reviewed
has
these.
Joel Telling been doing 3D printing since about 5 years
long
now?
time. Almost
Yeah,
as long
so-
as I have, about 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a
He-
young pup in the channels. But
He's the reason I was able
get
to
a lot of
get
thanks.
through
so-
it.
Sorry, had to tend to small child stuff. No,
Here, Dan.
I just posted that. Nice Spider-Man 18650s.
And I'm charging it with a.
You're charging 18650s with a battery backup.
Hey,
Nice.
speaking
That's
of
probably
certain,
filled with 18350s.
speaking of certain people, has anybody seen Tripod on lately?
Nope.
Not. I saw Tripod a couple days ago. He was on stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't seen any new videos come through his channel.
He's working on something.
Okay.
And
May I'll do a video on this as I burn myself, putting it together.
you should.
Live stream.
You should.
want.
But Mr. Vines, I was going to pop in and say, Mr. Vines, if I could just hop on those coattails while you're wearing your monocle and popping corks, that'd be great. I'll just ride your coattails for a little while.
Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
Be right back.
Yeah,
Homework.
Shane's helping your
Trying to
channel grow. You got the cat.
So
Look
Zolan,
that
I have
way.
a question.
Look that way.
You said your wife has breathing issues. Am I correct?
She has COPD, asthma, and a few other
So
issues.
you guys,
yeah.
I assume you guys run an air purifier in your.
Actually, no.
Really? I was gonna ask because I'm looking for a new one, and the one I want, the Dyson one's near impossible to get right now. So
Oh, they're hard to get. They're hard.
But
and
I
expensive.
am, once I get the Ender extender actually working, in fact, I should probably be working on that now. Somebody made a 3D printed vertical air filter setup.
really,
Yes.
Interesting.
So you go out and buy the vacuum HEPA filters
yeah.
and just slap it on.
Huh.
Or use a shop vac filter.
I can have easy access to those.
Exactly.
I wonder if you can
And-
use the furnace vent as the same way.
So what it is just whatever uses your filter comes down into the tube, that flares out, and you have a 120 millimeter 12 volt fan. And that's just set to suck the air in from the filter and then blow it out the bottom.
My wife's got a gift card, like that GYFT gift card for like $260. And of course it doesn't include Best Buy, the one place I can buy it right now. And so no one else has it. I'm looking through the list like,
Oh, those are
Okay, all
charged.
3D.
I can
That's
turn
not
that
what
off.
I was looking for.
What kind of filter are you looking for?
I'm looking for this Dyson TP01. Yes, TP01. But it has to be on one of the stores that has it in stock that I can
Okay,
buy
Brian.
with this gift card. So it's a bit of a nightmare. Like they can get a gift card to like Cold Stone.
Turn that off for the time being, just so I can see the freaking hell. Refresh page. And then I turn it right back on again. LED lamps. Huh. That's kind of cool.
Should I roll the dice and see if I get magic smoke?
Yes.
You don't have a smoke stopper?
Nah.
Just get a cup of water.
Oh, we
I-
don't smoke.
I highly,
smoke.
highly suggest one of these.
Nah.
Nah, you want to blow up everything, right?
Smoke
So that's
starter.
my job.
This has
Yeah.
actually already saved me from letting out magic smoke twice.
Okay, lens cap. I've done that. Dice
Beep, beep,
tower.
beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
switch the
beep.
filament.
We're all good.
Ratchet. Yeah.
But
Slim
this
credit card
RX
wallet.
might not be powering up.
So you still can't get it to bind?
Well, this is the second one that I've been working on. The other one's fixed. This one
Oh.
is another one.
So is this what you do for a living? Well, I know it's not your preferred, but I mean currently.
I mean, yeah, I've been doing it just because I have the options to do it right now. This one really didn't work for a little while. It kept shorting out, so I just got a replacement stack for $40, and now it's got a new stack. But now I have problems with an old receiver for my radio. So hoping it would work because it's my last one that I have. The last
Okay,
two
so-
failed on
So
me.
this is your drone.
Yeah, this is mine. Yeah.
Okay.
I build some stuff for some people, but it's not as often as I would like. But
It is rather eye-opening how expensive it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be that expensive, but it adds up fast.
it can, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I've been pretty good at budgeting and figuring out using parts that are kind of, not 100% brand new and stuff. Like, I get a bunch of used parts and try to tweak stuff to make things work, right? So,
If you're going to throw anything in that box, if you have 4-inch props, I could use some.
Hey, if you guys want to throw anything in a box and send it to me so I can get started in drones for very little startup, I'm happy. How about radios? You guys want to get me into ham? You got a radio? Throw it in a box. Send it my way. I'll get into ham.
Dude,
How
I can
about
get
this?
you on. You can go on Amazon and get a Baofeng for like $20.
Yeah,
know.
they're cheap.
I know.
the only
This is
extra
my-
radio-
But
Rubbing it
I'll
in.
warn you right now, the getting your
My-
license has gotten up big time.
I know.
This is my
Right.
$75
license.
Facebook find.
Go.
It's like getting a license for a skateboard. Screw you.
Hey, I know. I worked really hard to get my shredding license. We all know my ass on a skateboard would not be a good thing. Well, I guess my ass on a skateboard, not so bad. Going down a hill. Me standing up on a skateboard, that's a problem.
I don't
I
even
think
know
I found
what,
something to try here. Interesting.
Mr. Vine, sir,
Does
latest
later.
and greatest
Is
video
he
on
back?
the Ender. Well, he said to go feed the kitties. I just want to throw this out there. I don't know if he has actually left yet. But if you're still here, the latest and greatest video on the V2. Good video. Enjoyed it quite a bit. But yeah, I just had to throw that out there.
So,
Lithium cells. Let me go look at the lithium cells that he's
What
got
if we
here.
give
He's
this?
got
What if we give it 2 amps?
here's a 40
Still trips.
40 cell
Oh, that ain't good.
18650 40 cell battery, $57.50.
Oh, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up.
Oh, hey,
Smoke everywhere.
here you go.
Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up.
Ron, go
I
look in
couldn't use
private.
the smoke stopper. The startup used too many amps.
Yeah.
Ron, go look in private check. Take a look at that.
Look at that right now. Pulling it up.
Get a left-handed smoke shifter. What? Kit,
That's
you're
what I
on
was,
drugs again.
Content that I'm going to record on tonight. It's record the CR10 on how to make sure your printers are still in good technical use, and clean up such. That's what you guys filmed tonight. Yep, those are the ones that he was using. A lot of how much?
$3 for 3-pack. It's $3 per cell, and you can buy them in 25. You get 25 for $75, or you can get 100 of them for $300. So the price actually goes. The price, for 100 of them is $300. So you're basically still getting them for $3 a pack.
Yeah,
so you're still getting 3 cells at $1 a piece. So you're still getting them for $1 a piece at $300. So you're still getting them for $1 a piece a cell, because there's 3 cells in there. That's the only way to look at it, and you still got to deal with the scrap when you're done. So,
well, scrap is just recyclable.
Yeah. So again, either ordering them in the single at $3 a piece for them, or going all the way up and going nuts and getting 100 count of those things.
I would probably just go for 100 of them.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, spend $300, you get 300 cells, and the only thing is you got to just kind of double check, because it's like everything. These are old pentagram modem 18650 3-pack cells. So
yeah. Well, I would just buy like the 100 pack, have it shipped. I'll have to talk to somebody else to see if they want in, and I'll probably only use like maybe 50 of them and build a battery pack out of that.
But that's where you can sit there and just even get a couple people to go in and be like, look, here's the deal. I can get us 18650s for $1 a cell. The only thing is it comes in a module. It's 3 cells per module, and we're going to have to tear them apart. So anybody want to get in on this, we can get them for $1 a cell. Yeah, I mean, you can't. $1 a cell is not bad for an 18650 of questionable ability, because you don't know what the milliamp hour rating is left on the batteries. You don't know how many cycles have been on the cells. You don't know much about them other than you're going to pay $1 a cell. So it's going to be a hodgepodge, hit or miss. But you can tell everybody, look, here's the deal. When they ship in, they're going to come into this place. When they get to this place, we'll all come in, open the box. Everybody will just stack them up on the table. You take whatever you paid for and go. It's just going to be a mystery grab.
The only thing is I would have to buy a charger.
I can tell you right now, depending on how you want to charge them, if you're looking to make it into a pack and then charge them, there's always like the Sky RC and stuff like that. But if you're looking to do individual cells, I have been using this guy right here. It is the Nitecore i4.
Yep.
It works really well. And the nice part is the cells, they have your let me look at this again real quick. It's got the 3.7, I believe it is. It's 3.7, 4.2, and 4.35 volt options. So you can choose. Like, I charge them to 4.2 because 4.2 is the cells. Well, these cells that I have, I know their max capacity is a 4.2 volt charge. So
you actually want to go a couple volt. You want to go a few point volt higher when you're charging, and then it'll drop back down to the 4.2.
Well, and that's why it's got 4.35. So you can actually go
4.35 is where I go.
Yeah, and you can take it up to 4.35. I just do 4.2 to play it safe because they are an older cell, and I know 4.2 was their max. So I just cut them at 4.2 to cover my ass so that I don't potentially have an issue. The only other thing
reality, this is Bob questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I also, too, am that guy who, just to cover my own ass, these guys were watching, Ron, you kind of missed it, but over the last couple of days, I've been sitting here ripping all the cells, like taking all of the wraps off the cells, and then rewrapping the cells after I give them all a visual inspection to make sure there's no pinhole punches, nothing underneath that would potentially cause a problem, because I've been using them in the douche flute, and the douche flute goes from cell sitting at nothing to cell getting taxed to the max. So
yeah,
I want to make sure I don't have a little grenade here waiting to go off,
in your mouth.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. And that's my mouth. I hit the button and then blow my fucking face off.
Poof.
I had an old laptop here, which I know the batteries are dead out of. I would love to harvest those batteries out and rebuild.
Harvest them anyway. Like, when it comes down to the old laptop batteries, that's a lot of where I got mine from. And you'll find that one cell may be knocking out the entire pack. And I know that there are some people who are in the battery game who look at it differently. Like, when a pack goes dead, recycle the cells. because obviously all the cells have the same number of charges on them, the same number of cycles on them. They
Actually-
were bought new, put in there.
Dan,
But yeah,
I got a radio I could send you. I'll send you this one.
I don't know what it is. But
What
okay.
Baofeng is that one?
This one,
Yeah, what Baofeng?
DM5R.
Oh, that's a really good radio, actually. There you go, Dan.
I
Now
like
you just
how-
gotta get your license.
You gotta get your license and then get kicked off of every DMR network.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's a DMR one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Sure,
suckered.
give him a radio that's gonna get kicked off.
I got suckered on that one.
I was gonna say that sounds kind of like a deal where I might get not so much work in my favor.
Well, you still have access to the analog at least.
Yes,
And analog's a good start.
except for it has harmonics at almost the same power output.
Oh yeah, the harmonics issue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Out of band harmonics, yeah. Forgot
Actually,
about
they're
that
in
part.
band, which makes it worse.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. And that's the one that's got the bug where if you go to broadcast on Talk Group 1, it'll actually key 1 and 2 at the same time.
Oh.
Sacre bleu.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Hey, Michael.
Michael,
Hey,
What's up,
Michael
Mike?
Costello's on with us.
Did you buy any of those CR10s at Micro Center?
Yeah, Mike. Did you, Mike? Did you?
Okay,
Are you
guys,
sending
I
one to
gotta
me?
jump off. I gotta
Oh.
get some stuff done here.
Okay.
Hey, when you jump off,
Including-
make sure you land on your feet.
I'll be showing off this little radio, the Baofeng
All right, good sir.
CH6.
You have fun.
So,
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna swap a cell. This one's getting low.
and I'll have a look. I'll pass that battery out on to another person that I know that wants to.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's been a bad boy. Michael, did you buy all the CR10s?
Oh, he bought one. He at least bought one.
I would have.
Wait a minute. At
What
Micro
a
Center,
joke.
are they the new CR10s? Like the
I
V2s or the V3s? or are
Let
they
me
just
look.
the
He
regular
uploaded
ones?
a picture. It's not a great picture.
It
Can't
probably
tell.
depends on when they got their stock in.
Yeah, but Ron, no, that Jehu, like I said, give him a shot, take a look. Like I said, a buck of cell's not a bad price for him. They
Oh, you
came
bought
out of
CR10S.
Yeah.
modems.
Yeah, he uploaded a photo on Telegram.
V2. Oh,
That's my question mark.
yeah.
Unboxing video. No.
Yeah, is it just a CR10S or is it CR10S V2?
I can't tell by the photo.
I wish I had a
Why don't you go to Micro
Center
Center's
in Canada, never
website
mind.
and look and see what the ad says?
I have to go all the way down. I have to go all the way into Detroit to buy if I want to go to Micro Center, and that's a good 4-hour drive,
I'm looking.
4 to 6 hour drive. And trust me, driving into Detroit is not a fun drive, especially when you don't know Detroit too well.
No.
You end
And
in
it
some
being
questionable
Detroit.
areas.
Yeah, it's the V1. I think.
Okay, so it's just basic.
No,
CR10.
no, it might be the. Was it 279 or 379? I can't read because if it's the 279, it's a V2. If it's 379, it's a V1. What in the heck? I can't tell by the website. He'll tell us. Michael, tell us. Tell us. We're interestedly excited for you.
There's an 8-year-old going to be getting shipped out pretty quick. I'm prepping
Perfect.
the box.
Do
I'm
it.
prepping the damn box.
I'll pay shipping.
For an 8-year-old,
Yeah.
I'm a prep
For
that
8-year-old
goddamn
printer or
box.
8-year-old person?
Eight-year-old,
Person.
8-year-old attitude.
Craig, Oklahoma.
I know exactly
Send
where
her
to ship
this
her.
way.
Antarctica.
No, send her this way.
Oh, it's under all right.
Send her lever.
You know, worst case scenario, dogs get fed.
Yeah. The dogs won't eat too good on that one. She's a toothpick.
Yeah, dogs need more bone than anything else.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, there's marrow in there. You're good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time for me to get going, guys. So I'll talk to you
Okay.
later while I go spend tons of more money that I don't have.
Oh, take care, Ron.
See ya.
Yeah, ham radio, it's a curse.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, just, don't
Later
eat it.
on.
Just make sure to make it a sandwich.
Later one.
So,
As if we haven't heard that joke before.
I know. I had to on his way out. So I called 2 freaking Home Depots, and no one freaking has this purifier.
Well, I guess that just means you're gonna have to start breathing through a pillowcase.
No, I'll just. Ow, that's mean.
Actually, Justin, just
Yeah.
go pick up the HEPA furnace filter.
I have one, but it's not doing a good enough job because our furnace is
Justin.
an apartment.
No.
Oh, just
Strap
do
it to the front of a box fan.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
no
Justin.
joke. It works.
Yeah.
I know. But
And
it's
if you get-
loud.
If you get
Justin.
2 of them, you can
Sandwich it.
yeah, what you can do is kind of make like a triangle, and it's able to kind of pull more air through it because box fans don't have much static
Volume.
pressure. So
Yeah.
Yeah, another
Um,
thing you can do is you can get a hold of Printed Solid and get a couple of their Boca filters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bofas, yeah.
Right.
Really,
they're
what
only
you just need to do. No,
$300 a piece, right?
really, all he needs to do is he needs to buy 10 of the LD002 resin printers from Creality that have the built-in filter.
10. Yeah, buy 10 printers.
You just have all 10 resin printers on and printing, so they're sucking the air
Oh.
from outside and filtering it for you.
Hmm.
I seem to have lost all my normal screwdrivers.
If I don't want a Dyson, I can pick anything else up. But I want a Dyson.
the Gucci
I've heard mixed reviews about the Dysons.
I've been research. I don't just buy stuff out willy nilly. I do a lot of research. So
Oh, I normally just buy stuff. I'm horrible.
that explains your whole office.
Yep.
There's some things that I will, but
And this isn't my office. My office is worse. Whoops. Because I'm tight.
Whoops. Yeah, it's
Ow.
getting really bad out. The index went up to 173. Wasn't it 133? What 20 minutes ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not
Yep.
going anywhere.
Nope.
Nope. It's gonna
Stay
snow
home.
tonight, which will knock it down, but I ain't going nowhere. I don't feel like breathing in a mask, even with a mask. Ugh.
Mr. Travis, if you are still here, thank you for sharing that on Facebook. That was awesome.
Hmm?
Mr. Chris Travis shared this thing on my Facebook, and it says, private property, think twice. It says, property owner is too old to fight, too fat to run, and too lazy to argue. And it's got a guy holding double pistols.
Nice.
As my
And-
dad
and-
said to me when I got older was simply, I'm no longer going to fight with you. I'm too lazy. I'll just shoot you.
I mean,
I was going to say, I'm kind of at that point where
mhm.
I don't need to fight. I don't want to run. And arguing is just getting to be overrated.
Yep.
So let's just stop this problem. Oh, my print is coming off the printer as we speak. We'll have to see how well this turned out here.
Damn, that looks like crap.
Ta-da! The layers look like shit. I know. I gotta
Hmm?
play around with it a little bit more. They don't look terrible. I take that back. It's not terrible. Again, the camera always picks up the
Yeah.
variations in the layer lines better than the eyeballs do. So
Only if you have the correct lighting.
Yes. Where's Work Hockey when you need him for that one?
there they are. Give me a second to put this back down, but here you go.
Nice.
Not terrible. And again, it's printed in the Jesse gunmetal. So here, let me show you guys what this does. Let's grab. It's a pretty simple thing. I mean, really. I found it on Thingiverse, and I was like, yeah, we'll print it. Got to make some noise. Hold on, guys. Got to roll some cells down the line.
this could charge 26,700s.
But there we go. See? And then there you go. Nice little case to carry 8 of them with me whenever I'm out traveling around doing whatever I'm doing. So when the douche flute runs out, I got more batteries for the douche flute. So there we have it. So actually, I'll just leave those in there. And Zolan, you don't have to keep me big forever. I don't think anybody wants to see this any more than they already do.
Don't lie to him. Don't lie to
Yeah.
him.
So actually, it's not bad. It does fits a little looser than I'd like it to, but realistically, I'm not going to be carrying it around. Yes, I know what I said when I said it, but yeah, that's not bad. So there you go. Now I got my travel kit. 8 cells should be more than enough to last me. This one's got to go back on the charger, so we'll put it over there.
My light.
But and another good one to print if anybody is actually looking for 18650 storage. These guys are nice. Granted, it takes a little bit of shaking to get them just right sometimes because sometimes they stick. But yeah, works pretty nice. Just a simple one. I think it took a bit of time to actually print it, though. If I remember right. I think they were about
I printed a bunch of those for double and triple A's.
Yeah, I grabbed. I think it's actually a set. It's got double, triple 18650, and I think there might be one or two other ones in the mix. But the one that I got there is actually the one for the 18650s, and it actually comes with that. And then there's actually another piece you can print that goes on top to stack them even higher if you wanted to. So, but yeah,
And everything launches.
yep, that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Including the 18650s that we're charging.
Yeah, I should have before I actually printed this. I should have brought this thing in and like inset DB3D on there.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been nice. Just
Like I did with the Zolan on my one print.
that's what I should have did.
Very bad.
That's all right. If I print another one, I know what I need to do. I'll just do
Or
it.
not Oz.
Yeah, this backside is a little ugly, but that's okay. Yeah. There we go, though. Yeah, who says having a 3D printer is pointless?
All I need is a frickin' Phillips screwdriver the right size, and of course I can't find one.
Yep. That is how it always goes. You know that. I know that. We all know that. What's the one screwdriver that's always missing from your toolbox? The one you need. What's the one
Yep.
socket that's always missing from your toolbox? The one
10
you
10
need.
millimeter.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, that's changing to 8 millimeter.
Yeah, because everything 3D printer related is 8 millimeter. But yeah, on your car, everything is fucking 10
Oh,
millimeter.
drones, the props,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
8 millimeter.
Well, that one's ready to go, so all I have to do is put the canopy on it, and it'll be ready to fly. Doesn't take too long.
Nice.
So I bought the $75 drone on Facebook, and the guy I bought it from forgot that I bought it. So it was just sitting. And he's like, "Oh crap, I'm so sorry." He finally gets it out in the mail. He says, "I threw a few extra things in the box." He threw in like 6 packages of 5-inch props, another drone frame, some lipo condoms,
Nice.
LEDs, ton of stickers.
It's kind of the thing with drone enthusiasts. Once they get stuff, they're like very easy to give it away again.
What frame is this? RCX H175 CFP1. It's kind of a cute little thing. Looks like it's another 4-inch though. And I don't have any 4-inch props.
You have a Dremel tool?
Yes, actually I do, somewhere.
You can download a file which is the prop cutter, and you can cut your 5-inch props down to 4.
Okay.
That's what these are. These are 5-inch props, but they're cut down for this drone specifically.
Is that probably what this guy did then?
Could be. But they could
Where's
also
the-
maybe come like that. Some of them bullnose.
Because I know they're 4-inch because I just barely clear that post and a 5 goes past it.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find the screwdriver because I need to get the stack off so I can pull the receiver out and figure out what receiver is even on it.
Stack of daisical.
All right, let's see. I haven't flown my drone in 2 weeks. Let's see if the batteries are toast.
BRB.
Be right back. All right, yep.
Mhm.
Hey, Dave.
Arby's?
I haven't had fast food since March.
So Arby's, the only reason I go to them right now is for the sweet potato waffle fries. And if I lived anywhere close to you, I would full COVID deliver, anti-COVID deliver it to you.
Still won't do it.
Why?
Because our fast food workers are paid so little with such crappy benefits, I know that they'll go to work sick.
Ugh.
And it sucks. I would love to help support them, but at the same time,
Can't trust it.
I can't trust their managers.
Yeah. I think that's an issue pretty much everywhere right now.
I don't blame them for thinking that they have to go to work sick even.
Yeah,
it's the only way to
that's-
survive in this stupid country, but
Unfortunately. Where'd my little charger go? Well. Oh, there it is. Oh, I found it. Oh, I need the other end of the charger. Oh, man. I might not be able to charge my, Oh, we're good. Dang it.
and I've noticed another thing I don't like about drones compared to most of the 3D printer stuff I've been doing.
Mhm.
Some screws are hex, some screws
Mhm.
are star, some
Oh,
are
yeah.
Phillips, some are straight. It has all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep you guessing.
Are they at least the same kind of threads?
Almost all M3 or M2.
Okay.
So one thing I've been doing is swapping out screws for Allen keys just because that's what I've got the most of.
Yeah, I told you about the stepper motor that I have that's got 4-40s on it, right?
No.
Yeah, I actually have a stepper motor here that has 4-40 on it. Oriental Motor Company.
All right, here we go. Going up.
What the hell? I don't know what transmitter this is.
Why not?
Or receiver, I mean. Because it's one I don't recognize.
What is it on, and what is it? Is it like something that someone gave you?
This is the one I bought on Facebook. Oh, wait. I think I see a word.
Word.
Nope.
Bird.
Great. Now I have Sanford and Son stuck in my head. Here we are. XRS Rev 1. The hell is an XRS? See, Justin, you're not doing it right.
What?
You need to do FPV.
Yeah, I'm not on this little thing.
Why not?
Yeah.
Hang some loops in my office. 3D print some loops. It's not a bad idea. I'd crash into so much stuff,
Once you go whoop, you'll never go back.
right?
Dude, if you
I'm
ever get a
good.
if you ever get a real controller,
Oh, I know.
I highly suggest one of these for indoor flying.
I've had bigger drones than this. and-
Oh no, this ain't bigger. This is probably smaller.
Yeah,
It's tiny,
I know.
but
Okay, I'm good with this for now. It's just kind of fun to sit back and.
as long as if I'm not pushing a ton of the throttle on it, I can get about 3-4 minutes off of a single battery. And the batteries are quick to charge.
Fly this into my printer and then watch my drone and my printer go up in flames at the same time.
Here, let me try it right now. Hold on. Here we go.
XSR. XSR Rev.
The only problem is I might give it a min temp error.
FR Sky Receiver. Cool. That's all I needed.
Pretty standard.
So now what's next to print?
Copy of a cat.
Nah.
I'd say a life, but we're all here, so.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy printing useful parts lately, so that's why my printers I don't think have been being used as much because I want to print. I like printing useful things like this battery case. See, I grabbed this.
Yes, Llama, we get it.
I grabbed some of this and my blue tape, and then
Llama went on for like a 45-minute stream just saying he doesn't like to print things that are just going to sit on a shelf.
Oh, I got no problem printing things that'll sit on a shelf as long as it's something that I want to print. I just don't want to print something that's just going to sit on a shelf right now.
Right.
I get it. Notice my printers aren't running.
Yeah. Well, that's why my printers haven't been running, except for the other night I printed the knob for the Hypercube finally, so I got that done. And then I was sitting here and I was like, I really do need to print something for these batteries because I'd like to be able to take some with me, and I could buy one of the cheap little plastic injection molded cases and carry like 2 of them with me. But I was like, let me just see what's on Thingiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Got on there, was looking and saw this little 8-cell or like an 8-cell stack. I'm like, works for me.
Yeah, actually, I probably need to print that myself.
Kit, you are correct. I should print a blue tape dispenser and then send it to Llama.
Not a bad idea.
Hey, if I do
need to
that,
go start the barbecue grill.
I should also print a machinist square.
No, smooth square.
You better
Smooth
make
square.
sure your printer is square first.
Exactly. Make a
You should
nice
print a
square
speed
square. Print a nice square and send it to him.
It's not square enough unless you use TPU.
And it has to have a spot for the bubble level to go in.
I thought that it was. I thought you were supposed to use like what is it? AVS or whatever the hell it is, the water soluble stuff.
TPU's water.
PVA? Soluble.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, that.
Yeah, the PVA. Yeah, that way it's real good. And if you use it outside in the rain, or if you got to make sure that lines under water are correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't need to worry about killing myself.
Yeah.
Took the props off.
See, Dave and Kit got it. I'm just slow for some reason. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I keep putting anymore. There's so many fucking like what was it? You got peak. You got peak, PLA, ABS, PLA plus,
ASA,
PLA, ASA, PETG, PET.
Elemental P.
I mean, it's like you've got.
Hips.
Yeah, hips. There's so many different ones anymore. It's just kind of like, ow, my fucking head hurts.
And many of them are just the same thing, but using somebody else's trademark name.
Or they. It's just the way they put the fucking compounds together that makes one just a little bit different from the other one, even though they print the same, have the same heat, the same this, the same that. It's just one little property is different, but it has its whole. It's got its own little. It's just.
That one got a little warm.
18650 got warm, throw it away.
Yep.
Not hot.
Because, like, here's how I test mine. This is why I have my chargers sitting right next to me. It's because once they're on, you can see that they're all jumping. And I'm constantly doing this while they're charging. I'm constantly putting my hand on it. If I put my hand on it, it feels warm, I throw it the fuck out. I don't need, or I should say throw it out. I properly recycle my cells.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Well, and I actually have a real battery pack for this on the way.
I got all my cells through laptop batteries, like the old, 3-cell, 6-cell, 9-cell battery packs.
I got these two out of a Stanley flashlight.
Yeah, but and like I said, I mean, the only thing I had a problem with was out of all the packs I've torn apart, out of everything I've ever done, I've had one time where when I opened up a pack, something happened and it punctured the side of one of the cells and it started to smoke. So I quickly grabbed that one cell and I clipped it and threw it out in my driveway. There was no cars in my driveway, and it was all gravel. So I'm like, it can sit right there and burn all at once. There's nothing close enough that it's going to like go up with. So I was like, I clipped it real quick because I had one side clipped but not the other. So I clipped it and threw it, and I just sat there and waited. And all it did was smoke for a minute, and it was done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that was probably the bad cell in the pack, because the other five cells that were in the pack that I tested all tested okay. So I'm assuming that was the bad cell. So it was a good thing that that one came out of the computer it came out of.
Cannot wait for OpenTX 2.4.
Touchscreen?
Yep.
Split screen?
I'm okay with not having a touchscreen on my radio.
And I need to make a modification to my little harness that I have, because I have a problem that when I go to bend over, the radio will turn sideways.
Uh-oh.
Okay. One of these
Yeah.
models is an FRSI, I think this one is.
One thing I didn't check on this thing is the prop direction, so it's going to either spin out of control or it's going to fly.
Yeah, that was actually one of the things I just did, was make sure that this was set to find out if it was props in or out.
Find out if the props are ups or downs.
No, whether the props swing towards the front or away from the front.
Ups or downs.
No,
Two props spin up.
in or out.
Yeah, ups or downs.
Right.
I just keep being a smartass. Ups or downs.
Smack him. Hold on, I'll strangle him. Hold on.
Because
Find my
two
hand.
props. Isn't it with a quad? Two props go up and two props go down, so two can lift you up.
No,
and
it's they
take you down?
they turn counter.
I'm being a smartass.
I know
Yes,
you are.
They turn counterclockwise, or they turn opposite one another, so that this way the forces are being either a pull or a push, so they're not trying to all go the same way and just constantly flip it the fuck over.
I really should have did this test before I put it back together.
Yes.
What'd you have happen?
Well, one of the props is spinning the wrong way, and the only way to do that is through the USB, which is hidden behind inside this duct, which I can't access, so I got to take the whole duct
Is
system off of
that
here.
3D printed?
Yep, it's all TPU.
Okay. The whole duct thing, the whole duct is TPU, huh?
All red is TPU, and then the carbon fiber is the plate in the bottom.
If it's TPU, pull it off and then heat it up or heat something up and just push through it and make a hole for where the USB is, so you can get in and out of there a lot easier.
Yeah, but also the prop and the motor's in the way as well. It's a very, very tight build.
Fabricate yourself a USB cable that can make a 90 and go down into that. Come
Yeah,
on,
there
man.
are ones you can get, actually, but
As much as a drone guy as you are, you're also a maker and a tinkerer, sir. So fabricate yourself something to make your life easier. Make a
well, it's really only like one time you got to do it. It's not like you got to do it every time. It's just like the first initial setup, right?
yeah, but like you're finding now, it would be nice to have something like that with an extra hole where the USB is and a cable that could go in there. So on the off chance that down the road something happened and it wiped itself and you had to reflash it, you wouldn't necessarily have to tear it apart.
Damn it!
What'd you do?
Fucking piece of.
Whoa.
Stop trying to change the wrong goddamn thing. Thank you.
Piece of monkey shit.
Is Star Trek happening or what?
Shit,
I'm trying to get this to bind.
Hey, you got 14 people watching, only 10 likes. Come on, people, hit that like button.
Yeah,
most
but
of
I'm
them are
not
the
going to
same
say that,
channel.
Dan. It got me in trouble last time.
No. You can say it. You just don't need to spam the fuck out of the poor guy's
Hey,
stream.
it worked for Chris Riley.
No. You did not do on Chris Riley stream what you did on
True.
Joel's stream. On Joel's stream, you were non-fucking stop. You were like if you were hitting the keyboard as quick as you jerk off, you probably shot a load or two for as many times as you kept fucking hitting it. Oh my god, you were like I'm like, Justin, fucking chill out. Next thing I know, there's no more Justin in chat. I'm like,
Right?
chat just got a lot more comfortable. People can actually talk now. They're not being overrun by an arrow and a point or a finger pointing and another finger doing this.
Right.
What was up with the weed thing that his daughter was talking about? Like, I didn't see anything like that in chat. Was that just like some ghosted guy, or?
No, there was somebody that was in there that was talking. It had said something about weed, or no. She was telling a story about how when they were somewhere, they went to Vegas and they were walking down the street, and somebody was smoking weed, and you could smell it. And she was talking about how she cries about things, and she was talking about how she's sensitive, and then she smelled weed and it made her sick, and then she cried.
Oh, okay.
So that's where she brought that up, was from a story about when the girls were doing stuff. And the thing I find funny is if you watch Joel's last video that he just put out here, it's funny because if you guys remember, he was streaming with us, waiting for his wife to get home from softball practice with the girls, so that he could go downstairs with his wife and then open that up. And if you remember, it was dark outside, so like he had actually just got done streaming with us. His wife had got home, and then he went downstairs and filmed that video. I'm like, awesome. Because it was like we all knew what was coming, because he's like, when my wife gets home, we're going to go ahead and get the glass put together. And so when I saw his wife, I was like, yep, you can tell she had just gotten done with softball practice.
Right.
Because Joel said she's the coach for the kids, or for the girls. So
I still think he should use that broken piece of glass as like some sort of backdrop. I think that'd be kind of cool.
If you watch the video, he actually ended up breaking it more, taking it off of there, because it was sticking. It like everything, it sticks to the heat bed, or was sticking to the heat plate or the heat mat. So the glass actually stuck to it. So when he went to pull it off, it actually had busted in like 3 different places.
Yeah. So, which would make even a cooler backdrop, I think.
Yeah, if he just takes like a piece of plywood and like paints it a color, and then it's like a frame, and then sets the pieces in there. And the thing is, like he said, if you live close enough, go get it. You can have it. Just like he also said is like, if we lived closer, we could just roll up with a car and back up, and he'd just load us up and send us on our way with printers, because he's got more printers than he knows what to do with right now. So honestly, like, if it didn't cost so damn much for shipping, or if I could justify the trip out to the Washington area and back, I would take a trip out.
Right.
Yeah. My wife wouldn't like me when I came back.
Greetings, user. I mean,
rent like a rider truck or a U-Haul, and like drive out there and be like, all right, Joel, what you got? I think I brought a big enough truck. Let's load it up.
Like, oh, okay.
And then just load it up and come on back. But I can't justify. I mean, like, the cost of gas and the rental, it may not be that far off than paying shipping costs, so it might not be so bad.
Yeah, if everything wasn't closed down, sure, Seattle would be an interesting place to go through.
Oh, it is. I lived there for 25 years.
I've got 9 days off coming up because I'm only taking a break from work.
Yeah, so you're going to go out to Seattle and pick up some printers from Joel. Nice.
I would do it. If he said that he would, I would go in a second.
He pretty much did on that one stream.
He did, but now I've got to message him and see what he's...
Just say, hey, Joel, I got 9 days coming up off. I was planning on doing something with the wife. If I came up to visit, some of them printers still available?
Right. And I'd just borrow a friend's car, because my Honda Accord is not going to fit that many printers.
Well, no, you need
Just
to find
a U-Haul.
a minivan. Yeah, either get a U-Haul.
I have access to either a truck, a minivan, or more.
Here's what needs to happen, Justin.
What you got?
No.
Here's
I'm going to drive down to Oklahoma is what I'm going to do, aren't I?
No, I'm going to swing through Colorado and pick you up along the way.
Let's do it. I'm in. I'll wear a mask the whole damn time. I don't care. Let's go.
Because
to show you what he's got.
I know. I've seen the van.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's go.
That is an extended high top.
Yeah. Should we? Do you think he'll give us the $38,000 printer?
I can fit the $38,000 printer in that.
Right.
Yeah, I would say no, though, because he is still using that one. He is currently looking to.
And they're going to want it back. It's not actually his.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So on, it's a deal. I will take care of fuel and.
And that's a diesel on top of it.
Perfect. Let's go.
I'll buy the pizza.
We're not picking you up, Marcel.
Come on.
We can't. We can't. You're in Canada.
No, I'll jump the border. It'll be all good.
Guys,
Go ahead, man.
Marcel can get a couple.
Bellingham's not that far.
They just won't let me back in.
No, Marcel, that's not true either. All you gotta do is find that one farmer's field that kind of rolls right up to the freaking,
If you really want to do that, I know exactly which path you need to take on the Cascade Mountain Loop.
Yep, me too. There's a lot of the border in Canada is actually just wide open, man.
Dan, message your buddy Joel. Let him know we're on our way. we'll be there. What? Let me do a GPS. Hold on.
I give up on this for the moment.
Yeah. No.
Hold on.
But yeah, he said, he's been given a lot to schools, like donating them to schools and to
Driving
kids.
19 hours.
What is it?
19 hours each way.
From where?
So from about Fort Collins.
Oh,
Don't we know
Just-
someone who's looking for a printer for their school?
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
sure I know a few.
I'm looking for printers for my school.
hint.
Maybe
They will be used at the school.
Maybe I can convince the school to pay shipping on them if I can get Joel to send them out.
Right.
So hang on here. So you said you're near Fort Wayne,
Fort Collins.
Fort Collins.
Yeah,
So,
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
just say Fort Collins, Colorado.
I know there's
We can
more
plan
Fort
for
Wayne
that.
than that, but that's the only Fort Wayne that I know of because it's near me. Okay.
So
How long's the drive from your area?
to get fully
Mhm.
to leave here, swing through Fort Collins, and then get to Seattle is 30 hours.
That's not bad. So you're only 12 hours from me. And we could do
Yeah,
that drive.
I'm-
We could
I'm 11
literally,
11 hours, 11 minutes from you.
we could go as nuts to just drive direct, gas and food and bath and brakes, and that's it.
Well, and the van's got a bed in it.
The biggest issue.
And
for-
if I pull
biggest-
and if I pull the dog crates out, you could easily set up an inflatable as
the biggest issue for you is,
well. Or I'll just lock you in the dog crate and I don't have to worry about it.
Ouch. The biggest issue for you is going to be what you bring back.
Just make
More of health worry. Yeah.
Oh, no.
you pay at the pump. You don't get out of the van except for to pay at the pump.
No, I'm
It's-
more
it's-
worried just in general for him.
I'm just saying, when you're driving, you stay in the van. When you
Yeah.
go through restaurants and stuff like you hit fast food for
Restaurants?
food, or bring your own
Nah.
food. there.
Bring
Yeah,
my
you
own
just bring
food.
your own food. Yeah.
You bring your own food, you pay at the pump, and then you don't get your ass out of the vehicle till you get up there. When you get up there, mask on, do what you got to do, get in the car, spray it all down with Lysol just to make sure, and then drive on back, pay at the pump on the way back, and then when you get back to where you need to be, you're good to go.
It's no different than when I go shopping.
Yeah. I just worry for more for Zolan's wife because
That's why.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I.
And
know
actually,
what?
before I do a trip, before I do any trip like that, I have to get the shop cleared out because then I can
Yeah.
go live in the shop for 2 weeks.
Well, I've got my 9 days, so you have a week.
Okay. Well, you guys just start talking to Joel and see if he's serious. Let him know you guys will make the road trip if he's willing to hook you up.
Right? I'd be up for that road trip.
Why is this not working?
Well, again, contact Joel. Make the
Just
road.
send me out in a hazmat suit. I like it.
There we go. Half
Agreed.
full. That works.
Tank half full, tank half empty.
That's how I start my barbecue grill.
Here's how I look at the whole half full, half empty. When the glass is just sitting there, are you filling it up or are you drinking it?
Both.
If you're filling it up and you stop, the cup is half full. If you are taking a drink out of the cup and you put it down, it's half empty. And if you are unsure, then you just take the cup and dump it and start over. I'm neither an optimist nor a pessimist. I'm a don't give a shitist.
We know.
Okay. My audio might cut in and out.
Yeah.
I'm getting the grill ready.
Okay.
which has actually a 1S LiPo in it that
And he's
Yep,
gone.
lost you.
He's gone.
Great, he's gone. All right, kids, everybody get naked, get in the pool. Actually, we're a bunch of guys. That's just weird.
That is pretty
That's just weird.
finally
Nope, you came in for like a second and then went out again.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy this shirt, the Picard Riker 2020
realized-
shirt.
last time I did this, you guys complained that my audio was being evil.
It's not so bad right now because you went just far enough out that it was either on or off. It wasn't.
In between.
Yeah, it wasn't too terrible.
Yeah, I'll still hit the mute on myself.
You know, if I could afford one of these, this would be nice. These are nominal capacity, 68 amp hour. They're rack mount batteries. But the price, bit much, $489. But again, it's $489 for 68 nominal. Your nominal voltage is 58.4 volts. Your average range is from 49.8 to 65.2 volts. These are some big old behemoths. Like I said, it's a 4U rack mount battery, and the crazy part is it's got the BMS and everything built in, and you have a positive and a negative terminal on the front.
Mhm.
Like big old lug, positive and negative on the front. So you can pretty much hook up to whatever. It's a 16S, 60 volt. They're used 13.2 kilowatt hour rack mount mega 3.3s is what they're called. So, yeah, 13.2 kilowatt. Get several of those and stack them up. The problem is that 60 volts. I don't run anything that runs 60 volts.
Right.
At best, for me right now, 12.
So
or,
here's 3 weather warnings: air quality, winter weather, and freeze warning.
well, cross your fingers and hope that the winter weather warning will
It
help.
will. It will.
In other words, fuck that place in particular.
There's this,
Yeah.
there's this lovely saying that goes, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
I can't go anywhere. There's nowhere to go.
No, you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere you want to go.
Anywhere you want to go.
Stop trying to invoke John Mack.
Yeah.
Penis, penis, penis. I just said it 3 times. Now where is he? Where the hell?
Only downside to today, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Not me.
I'll slap you.
I got smart. Instead of doing a 4-day vacation. Here's the thing. I highly recommend people listen to what I have to say. Use this information as you will. I don't care. When it comes up to a Monday off, instead of taking Fridays off to get your 4-day weekend, take the following Tuesday off to give yourself a 4-day weekend.
My boss
Because
did
then
that.
that work week becomes a 3-day work week, not 2 4-day work weeks. So you have a 5-day work week like you normally would. Get off on Friday, then you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. Then you only have a 3-day work week to roll back into before it's the weekend again. Use your brain, people. 3 days is a whole lot shorter than 4 days. So I'm just saying, utilize to take the Tuesday, not the Friday. Just throwing that out there because you already drug your ass through a Monday through Thursday. You might as well drag it through one more day and then have a 3-day week the next week. Just throwing that out there.
Wow.
Kit, you enjoy your 11 days.
Yep. I got 4 days of work and I'm off for 9. I have
Bob
no
Carnes.
plans and I'm excited.
Bob Carnes, it's okay. You can be wrong. That's fine.
Typey.
I'm just
Am I
saying.
Devin today?
Yes.
Crazy.
I'm just saying. You know.
You always just saying.
Just saying.
just
Okay.
Just saying what?
saying.
Just saying to kind of spread some knowledge to people that like when you come up on a thing where like you're in a 3-day week,
Yeah.
Who knows?
you're going to have a 3-day weekend coming up and you want to use a vacation day to extend that to a 4-day weekend. Instead of taking the Friday off, if you have the Monday off as a holiday, take the Tuesday off because then you have a normal work week that you're going to work anyway, like you normally would Monday through Friday. Then the following week is now a 3-day work week instead of a 4-day work week. So instead of 2 4-day work weeks, you have a 5-day work week and then you have a 3-day work week and a nice 4-day break in the middle.
Hey, Justin,
Yep.
your turn.
What?
I need to cook.
You got to start the stream, buddy.
Where do I go for this? Here.
It's called StreamYard.com.
Yeah, shush it.
Then you log in with the credentials you forgot because it's been a while since you've been there, so you don't remember.
Right.
Well, and he's no longer paying,
Hey,
so
look,
he can only
John
have.
Mack showed up.
I can have 10 until the end of next week.
Okay.
So
Mr. Mack, nice to see you. By the way, Mr. Mack, I may or may not have linked that to you for 2 reasons. 1, because you're not here, and 2, because I might have said penis 3 times, and it's always funny when I say penis and then you show up. Sorry. But anyway, so Mr. Mack, we're all getting ready to shoot over to Justin's, or at least these guys are getting ready to shoot over to Justin's because I think I'm going to
Of
bow
course.
out for a minute myself because I think we're getting ready to do some dinner around here too. So I want to enjoy some dinner without a microphone and a headset attached to my head. So I might go eat some dinner and then come back to the Justin stream.
That's exactly for me,
creating
too.
Broadcast now.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a
See?
bad idea.
See, look, I just said, see, look, there's dinner.
Yep.
So, Justin,
Link
if nothing else, if you
private.
want to wait and start your stream until after you've eaten as well, feel free to do so.
It's only 4:54 right now.
Oh, okay, well, you can go ahead and start your stream, and I'll be back after I'm done eating. Zolan, enjoy your food.
Yep.
Everybody else, have fun. I will.
Besides, if Justin's streaming, then I can hop on using my phone, and you can actually see what I'm barbecuing.
There you go.
Nice.
See? All right. Well, I will see all
Link
you guys a little
chat.
later. I'm going to go enjoy this.
So I'm gonna leave this up until he gets all the links
I'm
out.
up. I'm up.
Okay.
I just have to get StreamYard out. Let's see.
And thank you all who subbed and who whatever.
Yeah.
And see you guys on another stream.
I'm up. I'm not live yet. I'm waiting for people to come in, but
Okay.